Hi everyone, it's Global Scholarships and I'm your host Az. Today we're gonna look at how to apply to University of Sydney, one of the largest and most popular universities in the world, and certainly so in Australia. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, once again, the first thing we need to do is to go to the website of the university. And when we are here, we need to search for the course we want to study. So I'll just say economics. And then we personalize our search by clicking on international and then choosing undergraduate and start year. Now here, it gives us the results. As you can see, there are 6 different courses: Bachelor of Economics, Bachelor of Economics dual degree, Bachelor of Economics honors and stuff. So I choose Bachelor of Economics. Now here we can get more information on the course, like the entrance score, duration, intake, location, study mode, additional information, and career paths, related courses. And we can also get more information on studies, subject areas, costs. And as you can see, we have the tuition fee here, which is 52,000 Australian dollars. Now, this is a lot of money, and if you need help with this, University of Sydney has some very good scholarships, and I really recommend you to go and visit our website, Global Scholarships, to see about more scholarship opportunities. And we have admissions, the qualifications you need, English language requirements, and how to apply. Here we have applying directly, applying through an agent, applying via UAC website. We'll choose Apply Now here. Now we go and choose our entry year, 2024 Semester 1, and click on Apply Directly. And here we choose New Applicant. Now as you can see, it remembers our course choice, which was Bachelor's of Economics for me, and we have our personal information here. So I'm going to fill that up. Given name, John. Family name, Doe. Date of birth, let's say November 2004. Email, I'll just use a temporary email. We need a username, so let's say, and let's choose a random password. I read and acknowledge the privacy statement. Yes, proceed. Okay, we have our personal information. Let's proceed. And as you can see, we'll need to upload a lot of documentation here. And there are a couple of things you need to watch about those documents. For example, there's a size limit of 10 megabytes. And these are acceptable files like JPEG or PDF or PNG or XLS. Probably your documents will already be in one of these types. And also, documents submitted in a language other than English must be accompanied by a complete English translation. Some universities can give you your documents in English. I believe my university does. So your university doesn't do that. You probably need to get that translated to English by an accredited translator. And here's our course details here. Course name, the code, start year and semester, and the location. Let's save and continue. And now we start to give our personal information for the application. Let's go. No previous name, official name, gender, male, and date of birth is already here. Okay, the first document. If known by a previous name, official documentation such as marriage certificate or change of name certificate. We do not have that. Our residential address, country, Turkey, address line 111, town, let's say state, zip code. Please click here if your permanent address is the same as your residential address. Okay. And as you can see, it filled out the permanent section for us. So we move on. Contact details. Let's say our residency details. Which country you were born in? Turkey. What's your citizenship, residency status? Other. Country of citizenship and nationality. Turkish. Are you of Australian Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander origin? Now, please select the language you speak at home. Well, Turkish. Okay. Proof of your identity and residency status. Well, you can use these to upload any relevant documentation, but I will not do that right now since it doesn't look mandatory. Are you applying through a University of Sydney authorized educational agent? No. If you have already applied for a University of Sydney course, please advise us below. Are you a current applicant of the University of Sydney? No. If you have already enrolled in a University of Sydney course, please advise us below. No. Have you ever been enrolled at University of Sydney? No. Save and continue. Okay, now we have scholarships page. Scholarships and sponsorships. Please let us know about scholarships or sponsorships that you have been awarded. Have you been awarded a scholarship or sponsorship to support your studies? Now, have you applied for a scholarship? Let's say now. And then there are more documents you can upload if you have applied to a scholarship. And then we have Sydney International Student Award. You are potentially eligible for the Sydney International Student Award. In order to apply for this award, you must submit a brief personal statement not exceeding 200 words for each question, addressing the following 3 questions about your motivation to study at the University of Sydney. You must answer all 3 questions to be considered for selection to this award. Question 1. Tell us about yourself. Question 2. Tell us what has inspired you to apply to the University of Sydney. Question 3. Tell us what you want to achieve with your studies at the University of Sydney or how it will help you to achieve your goals. Now you can answer these questions without exceeding 200 words and then upload them in Word or PDF format. And if you want more information on this scholarship, we have an entire page worth of information at GlobalScholarships.com. Go and check it out. And let's say save and continue. And then we come to our qualifications. We have English language proficiency. All applicants for University of Sydney courses need to meet relevant English language requirements. You can demonstrate your English language proficiency through completion of an approved English language test with results that meet the minimum standards required for your preferred course, a record of satisfactory achievement in previous studies in which the language of instruction, examination, and assessment was English. I believe this means if your university or high school already teaches in English, the successful completion of an approved course or study at the University of Sydney's Center for English Teaching with results that meet the minimum standards required for your preferred course. Is English your first language? No. Have you taken an English language proficiency test within the last 2 years? Yes. Which test? Let's say TOEFL. And let's just give a random date here. An overall score, let's say 90. And we have our documents here. And after we get that done, we have record of exclusion. Have you ever been excluded or suspended from a course at a tertiary education institution? No. Have you ever been asked to show cause why your enrollment in any course should not be suspended or terminated? No. Have you ever been asked to explain unsatisfactory progress in any course? No. And then we have 2 possible documents here, and then we have highest qualification details. Please provide details of the highest academic qualification you have completed. What is your highest level of educational achievement successfully completed prior to this application? Let's say diploma, and move on. Secondary school studies. Please provide details about your secondary education. International students can access a full list of recognized international secondary qualifications. Name of the final secondary qualification. For example, if you have graduated from high school, you could just say high school diploma. State or country. Yep, Turkey. Completion year. Let's say 2023. ATAR rank, UAIS score, or equivalent. Well, if you have, you can just put it in. I'll just say none. Academic qualifications. Please provide details of any tertiary studies that you have completed or plan to complete before commencing this course. In qualification, we have bachelor's degree, certificate, diploma, higher doctorate, other qualification. Well, if you are going through or have already gone through any type of tertiary study, you can put that in. But if you are applying to an undergraduate program, you probably do not have that. And since it's not mandatory, I will not go through this. Just skip that. Upload your documents. Please provide details of any academic prizes or awards you received during your tertiary studies. Please submit a maximum of 300 words, and then you can upload your documents. Your application for credit for previous studies. Would you like to submit an application for credit? You can choose whichever is relevant to your situation. I will choose no here. And save and continue. And then we have the declaration page. Please read these declarations carefully and tick the box below before you submit this application to confirm that you agree. And here we have 3 different parts. I understand, I authorize, and I agree. I strongly recommend you to read all of these very carefully. But basically, in the first one, you are stating you understand that if there's something in your application that's not correct, that the university can exclude you and it's a serious offense, and that you are fully responsible for your own educational and living expenses. In the second part, you basically authorize the university to go and get more information about you from the old schools and organizations. And in the third part, you basically agree that you will comply with the rules and inform them if there's anything that changes about the information you give here. And after we carefully read all this, we can say I understand and agree to the above. And then let's click on submit. Now, I'm doing this only because I know that my application won't be really submitted until I pay the application fee, because I do not want to send them a fake application that they need to go through, because that would be just a very inconsiderate thing to do. So let's click on submit. And here we are on the page of application fee. You can pay the application processing fee through our online payment facility. Please note that we only accept Visa or MasterCard, and we are unable to accept payments by cash or check. A surcharge will apply. And as you can see, we have our course, Bachelor of Economics, and our application fee, 150, probably Australian dollars. Once you click pay now, you will leave Sydney student and be automatically transferred to a secure payment website. Let's click on that. And now we have the payment page where, as you can see, there's just one item, which is Sydney student fee, payment credit card only. The grand total is $150, and we can say process payment. And then we choose our payment method. I'll click on pay by using an Australian or international credit or debit card. And then after giving them your email, you put in your credit card number, expire date and year, and then select verify and continue, which I obviously do not do here. And here we are. I hope this video was helpful for you. If so, be sure to give us a like and subscribe to our channel for more educational content. Also, join our live streams on Fridays where you can ask any questions that you might have, and you can learn about more scholarship opportunities that we analyze in depth, like the requirements, the benefits and all that. As always, for more comprehensive guides on studying abroad as well as more scholarship opportunities, visit our website at globalscholarships.com. See you in the next one.